dreams will come true.
Yes.
My God.
Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to react to Bill Burr on religion. And the thing is, we both are very religious people, as you can see. Like, I am a Sikh guy and she's also a Sikh girl, and we both follow our religion. So like, this will be very interesting to know what his thoughts are on religion. And I know for sure that his thoughts will not be very good about it, because we have seen mostly comedians do tend to go away from religion, because when they see more and more how people are taking on religion, they feel like, oh, this is not something that I think so is right. And I'm also kind of, you can say, a free thinker kind of a person. I think a lot about it, and I also do not follow each and everything about it, but yeah, I am a religious person.
Yes,
and she is
because
also.
nowadays people are like, they do anything that is not sensible in the name of religion. Like, they, kind of kill somebody or something, or do such things that are not logical in the name of religion. So yes, at some times we also think so, but yes, we do follow religion on a positive note. And yes, but talking about Bill Burr, so we have seen his comedy, stand-up comedies, and yes, we can say that he is not going to say something so good about religion, and will say obviously something sarcastically about religion. So yes, let's watch it out what he has to say about religion, because even we have some friends that say that why should we trust God? Like, it's whole science. Everything is science and everything is a reason, and not only God is behind everything. So yes, let's see what he has to say about
And
religion.
not only about trusting God, they are about, like, is there God or not? Like,
Yes, they are like, there is no God, there is no existence of God. That how can you say? And whenever we'll say that we have the books, our holy books, they just say that like, whomsoever can write these books, and yes, just not believe that things. But yes, let's see this video.
also, do let us know in the comment section below how many of you are religious
Yes.
people, and how many of you follow religion, and what are your thoughts about religion. Do let us know that also. And you can also support us on our Patreon channel by going in the link in the description box below. So let's watch this video.
Whatever you're into, but I don't know. I'm not into that religious stuff where,
I knew that.
and this is why. I actually walked away from my religion. I had to be honest with myself.
Nice.
One, I didn't like going to church every week, I just didn't. Part of it was I'm lazy. I don't like getting up on Sunday. And the other part was I already heard all the stories, okay? Heard it 3-4 times. The dude hasn't come back yet. We're just sort of mulching over the same shit here. I got it. Right? And then the other aspect was, I actually, I had to be honest with myself. I felt my religion made sense and everybody else's sounded stupid.
Everybody thinks the same.
I did. Look, I'm not talking about the basis of every religion. Basis of every religion makes sense. The 10 Commandments, right? Don't kill anybody. Don't touch my wife. That's my biking, right? That all makes sense. Of which I've broken. I think I've broken just about every commandment except for the 5th one. That's it. I haven't killed anybody yet, all right?
So yes, that's somebody's
The
wife.
murderous thoughts that I have sometimes, I think I could do it.
Murderous thoughts.
Like when someone gets on a plane and they kick off their loafers and they're wearing those gold-toed like dress socks.
Oh.
They cross their feet at the ankles and they just start rubbing their feet together.
Yeah, that is very bad.
Like I see the whole thing. See the whole thing. Wrapping that sock.
You feel like killing some people, no?
See the whole thing. So we'll see. Still early on, right? But just the stories of how we got here and where we're going and what happens after we die. Everybody else's religion sounded stupid, Like I live out in Los Angeles. There's a bunch of Scientologists out there. And the first time I heard the story of Scientology, I was like, that is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life.
What does Scientology say?
Like, your guy's name is Ron. Ron. And he wasn't alive thousands of years ago, so you can hide a lot of it in the mystery. This guy was alive like 45, 50 years ago.
What?
He had a driver's license, social security number.
I don't know
There's,
about this
footage
religion.
of him stubbing his toe, motherfucker, right? I don't know what happened. He was working at Denny's. He got sick of it. He's like, oh, I'll start a religion. Hey, everybody, there's a spaceship coming back. Everybody's getting sneakers. This is Tom Cruise. We're going to try to make you clear. Right? Now, look, I'm paraphrasing. To be fair to the Scientologists, I am paraphrasing. But that's essentially what they believe in.
Even he's laughing.
And I said that is the dumbest
It is,
shit I ever
it
heard.
is.
While simultaneously still kind of believing that a woman who never got fucked had a baby that walked on water, died, and came back 3 days later. So,
What?
yeah. That made
Okay, so he's talking about
total
Jesus
sense
Christ.
to me. So it just hit me one day. I was just like, well, why does that make sense and that shit doesn't? You know? They got a spaceship in theirs, you know? Right? We had the space shuttle, you know, there's sneakers. There's a lot of shit I can relate to in this. Why does that sound so dumb to me? I don't know, you know what it is? You know, I think it's because I heard their story when I was an adult. I heard my story when I was like 4 years old,
Yes.
right? When I heard my story, there was still some fat fuck coming down the chimney giving me Christmas toys. If I lost a tooth, there was a fairy. There was a Easter bunny. Why wouldn't there be some bearded baby moonwalking across the lake? Throwing out bottomless buckets of shrimp or whatever he did. Of course that made sense. But what happened was as I got older, all of that stuff started to fall, right?
You start
Like,
to understand.
Son, there's no fat fuck, it's your mother and I. Your mom's the tooth fairy, rabbits don't have eggs.
Yes.
The tits are fake, the NBA's fixed, bankers are cunts. Most of your dreams won't come true.
Yes.
My God.
And I was just like, wow, this is how the world is.
Is actually.
And meanwhile, this shit was just floating, this 800-pound gorilla of this fucking story. And I just had to make a decision. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this? Am I gonna cling to it, be that person, you know? That's very offensive to me and other Christians and become that douche, right? I mean, be like the casual Christian, right? With like, you know, some 1 foot on base and just, yeah, I kind of go
Couple times a year, yeah.
a year and like, my parents come to town. I act like I go all the time and I don't go anymore.
Many people do that.
Or my last option, which was basically just let go of the shit. You know?
Let go.
Just let go. Just let go of it like that creepy moment in curling. You know? You know that moment where the shooter, or whatever you call him, is just sliding with that rock, right? Just, let me do this right. Just slide. And you think he's along for the ride. The two of them, they're a team. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just goes fucking. That rock just keeps going. This dude just stops. That's what I did with my religion. I just let go of it. I didn't read a riot act to anybody. I just let go of it. And on the third day, he rose again in fulfillment of the... I just floated away.
Wow, man.
So now it's like I'm in this
Atheist.
weird place where I'm not in any religion right now. Unrestricted free agent.
Wow.
You know? I like to believe in something, so I've been going around asking people
Oh,
what their
no,
shit is.
now
and I
he will
haven't
take
been
on
able
other
to find
religions.
anything. I'm trying to be open-minded. I was doing a gig in Helsinki, and over there they're like Lutheran.
Lutheran.
And what they believe when you die, you're dead. And that's it.
That's right.
Dead. Like a pigeon, just laying there. Over.
Yes.
Blew my mind. I'm like, really? You're just dead like this? You don't... Like my religion was, you die and then you go up to get judged, right? God pops in the DVD. You're like, I don't know about this right here. Mind explaining yourself?
What was that? What was this?
This might be the most arrogant thing I say all night, but I actually resent the fact that I'm gonna get judged someday.
Actually.
Like if that's true, that somebody's gonna judge me, that doesn't even make any sense. It's like, dude, you made me, so this is your
Yes.
fuck up, all right? Let's not try to turn this around on me.
I should judge you. Yeah.
Jesus
You
Christ.
made me.
You give me freedom of choice, you make whores, you have me suck at math, and you don't think this thing's gonna go off the rails?
Yes.
Like,
Actually.
you set me up to fail, and now you got the balls to now question your own goddamn work. Dude, if I made a car, if I built a car and it didn't run,
Yes.
I wouldn't like burn it forever. You evil piece of shit. Light it on fire. I wouldn't. I would troubleshoot. Is there gas in the engine? Is the battery charged? Anything beyond this, I gotta get a real man to look at it. But I believe in you. I try and help you out.
This was
Wow.
so like factual or can say logical stand-up comedy. I can say, but I just want to ask you, how much do you find it relatable?
No, I find it completely relatable because
Yes,
the thing
because
is, everything is relatable.
everything is relatable, logical. We can say everything was, for me it was like that. I have heard this before. And so many of the things you have said it. Like, you made us, then why will you question us? Everything we do is like, whenever I say everything is decided by God, whatever we do is decided by God. God makes us do so, and you are like, no, we are the ones that do everything. Don't blame it or keep it on God that okay, God does this everything and everything. So yes, I find this really relatable, and kind of I've heard all these things before, but in the last he nailed it really when he said, and even the middle part when he was saying that no, there is no fat person that comes on a Christmas Eve, and there is no fairy tale that keeps your tooth inside your mouth. So it's your mother and you all that do all these things. And yes, it was so relatable. Like, now when we grow up, we find we are educated, we read things, we find logics in everything. So now we even we question like some of the things, like, no, it should not be like this, it's not like that. So yes, everything was relatable and funny as well.
Also, you see that part. Like, that part was the best one when he said, like, I was fed when I was a kid. Like, when I was a 4-year-old, then I was told that okay, this is religion, this is that religion. Like, if at this age, if I'm told like this is the religion that you have to follow, I'll say okay, this is bullshit, I'll not follow it. Like what he did with Scientology.
Yes.
So that what's happened. Like, when you are a kid, you are told and you're kind of brainwashed into it, and you then start following it, because like everybody you see in India, like whatever happens, like if they go to a doctor, and if the doctor helps them and their health starts improving, they say, oh, thank God for everything. Like, thank the doctor for everything, because he made sure that you are all right, and if the doctor wouldn't have been there, then you would have been there in this world. So that is the case. And the judgment part was also very, very interesting, when he was saying like there is not going to be a person that is going to judge us. Like, there are about 150 crore people in India only.
Yes.
So I don't think so everybody will get judged. Like, that is too many to handle.
Yes, that was so relatable that when he asked to a person that when you are dead, you are just dead.
Yeah.
There is nothing like then you will go up and
Yes.
God will question you that what is this, what is that, why have you done this? There is nothing like that. When you are dead, it's done.
And if you see how much humans have worked hard, like for 40,000 years, 30,000 years, you will try to understand how much worked hard to build this society. So I think so, like, religion is somewhat made up by all those people, like,
yeah.
who were trying to do something entertaining, and so at that point of time, that was the only thing the entertaining that they could do. I feel like it. What do you guys feel about it? Do let us know in the comment section below, because like debating against religious people is the most interesting thing to do. You get to know a lot of things, and you get to give them a lot of insights also. So do like, share, and
Subscribe to our channel.
bye.